Hey guys, Joe Massey here with your Monday Motivation. It is November, 5th, 6th, something like that. We're into a new month. Really an exciting time in mortgages. Interest rates are going up, and that's one of the big questions that I got from a lot of people after last week's video. Joe, how do I deal with the interest rate question? What's going on? My production's down because rates are going up. These are all legit concerns. I get it. We're going to spend more time on this segment talking about how to deal with the individual questions and how to deal with the individual buyers about interest rates. But before we talk about individual questions, I want to show you the market as a whole. We have a belief, loan officers, clients, media, we understand and we believe that if interest rates are super low, we're going to sell a ton of homes. If interest rates go up, we're not going to sell as many homes. And that's what we believe, right? And we've been seeing interest rates go from 3% to 4% to 5%, so we're selling less and less homes, right? Well, let me show you something that's actually not true. We're going to turn the camera around and show you some information on my computer here that's going to help you understand that and give you some talking points with your clients.
Okay, so those of you that were at the managers meeting have seen this before, but a lot of us haven't seen it, and even those of us that were at the managers meeting, I think this is a good refresher. So right now we have this belief that people are not buying because interest rates are too high. Interest rates have gone up over the last 3 months and it just put brakes on the market. So we have this belief, but it's just not true, guys. Clients, the media, Wall Street Journal, the Denver Post, whatever your local newspaper is, and us, loan officers, we think that as rates go up, home sales volume is going to go down. And it looks kind of like this. Over here on the left-hand side, this is the number of homes sold for every 1,000 people in the population. And over here, or down here, is the average interest rate, ranging from 4% to 18%. What we think is that when rates are at 4%, mortgage rates are cheap, and we're going to sell a ton of homes. And then as rates go up, the number of homes we sell goes down. So if rates get to 16%, rates are super high, we're going to have few home sales. And so right now, we're believing this and saying, oh my God, rates have gone up, we're not going to be able to close any loans. It's okay for me to have lower volume. Well, let's look at the real data. This is what we think. So to check this, we track the number of homes sold per 1,000 population per year from 1979 through 2017. That's the most recent year that we have data. And here's what we found. All right, here's the number of homes sold. It's the same graph. Here's our average mortgage interest rate. So each one of these is a year. You've got, 1980s over here. Here's your 2000s, your 70s, your 90s. And if we put a trend line on it, what you see is that when rates are really low at 4%, this is how many homes we sell, and as rates go up, we sell a lot fewer homes, right? So it seems like our perception that increased interest rates are going to lead to lower home sales and less production is okay. So everything should be fine. You know what? Hey guys, I'm doing 3 deals less a month than I was doing last year. It's because of increased interest rates. Sorry, that's just life. Well, let's think about that for a second. What happened over here in the 80s? These were extraordinarily times of really, really high interest rates. So let's take this section out for a minute. This is rates 12, 10, 10, 12, 13, 15, 18%. Let's take this section out and just cut this graph off right here and only look at the left-hand side. If we delete those years that we had interest rates greater than 10%, so we have, the 1970s, or I'm sorry, the 1990s, the 2000s, modern history, right? Number of homes sold, interest rates. Let's put this trend line on it. What do you know? It's exactly flat. So no matter what interest rates are, as long as they're less than 10%, we're going to sell the exact same number of homes. The exact same number of homes are going to close every year as long as interest rates remain below 10%. Now right now interest rates are at 5.5%. We're right here. What do you know? Our 2019 estimated numbers are right here. Our 2018 estimated numbers are right here. Guess what, guys? Volume is not going down. The only difference is the amount of volume that you're going to capture as a loan officer. There's going to be the same number of transactions next year as there were this year, as there were the year before. Look at 2017, exactly the same, right? 2016, exactly the same. So it's unreasonable to think that people are going to stop buying homes just because interest rates have gone up. So we have to look at this and understand there's absolutely no relationship between home sales and interest rates, and we have to adjust our attitudes accordingly. So make sure you take note of this. Continue your prospecting. Just because rates have gone up, it makes you scared. It makes you nervous. I get it. I understand. But that's why you need to be out there prospecting even harder. People are going to ask you, what are rates? They're still super low. It's true. They are super low. Look at this interest, or look at this graph back here. Rates have been all the way up here, right? Average interest rate over the last 40 years is 8.3, which is right here. And right now, we're still over here on the graph. So interest rates are still super low. We're going to talk a lot more about how to address that question, how to deal with that when things come up on future videos. But the most important thing I want you to understand, as long as interest rates are below 10%, there's absolutely no excuse why interest rates should be hampering your production. So make sure you understand this. Share this with your agents. Agents are nervous. Oh my God, rates are going up. We're going to do less home sales. No, we're not. We're going to be okay. You know what we have to do? Keep prospecting. Keep having coffees. Keep having lunches. Keep talking to your clients. Keep doing a great job.
Okay, guys, I hope that makes sense. Interest rates going up do not impact home volume, home sales volume. All it does is it impacts our mind. All right, if you're on the phone with a client and they're asking you about interest rates, the only person that's nervous is you. All right, the client is calling you because they need help buying a home. Don't worry about high interest rates because it's not something that you can control. It's not something you can change. And guess what? People are still going to buy homes as long as rates are below 10%. Once it gets above 10%, we'll have a different topic and I'll show you how to handle that situation. But until then, keep prospecting, keep making your calls, talk to your agents, share this video with them. If they're nervous, share this data with them. I can send you the PowerPoint if you need it, but this is not something to be worried about, guys. There's going to be just as many homes sold in 2019 as there were in 2018. The only question is, how many of those are you going to capture? If you need help, call me, email me, send a carrier pigeon, text message, whatever. Here to help you guys. Have a great week. We'll see you next Monday.